Okay, so this is about shoulder taping and the use of K-tape. So a couple of things before we even start with K-tape or Kinesio tape or whatever the brand name that it comes to you with. It could be Rock Tape or K-tape, grip it. You need to round off the edges once you've cut the pieces to length. And we'll go through how to sort of stick it on when I get to that. Make sure the skin is clean, it hasn't got any moisturizer on it, and it's dry. So this is for just correcting shoulder position to get a little bit, to bring your shoulder back a little bit. So we're going to use a kind of longish piece, about that long, and we'll go from there. Okay, so a couple of other things with Rock Tape. So with a long piece like this, I'm going to take the ends off, stick one end down, put some stretch on it, and then stick the other end down. Shouldn't have any tension on the anchors because it will pull on the skin and the skin will start to break down. So I'm just going to get Kate to draw her shoulder back slightly. So we're just bringing it back and then sticking this with no tension in the front of the shoulder. Like that, and just give it a little rub because that activates the glue. And then for this piece, I'm coming around the shoulder really with basically no tension. And then once I get to the back of the shoulder, I'm just going to put my thumb there, put a little bit of tension, kind of, I don't know, 50% tension, and then place it down, saving that last bit, couple of inches there, to just peel that off and lay onto the skin with no tension, and then rub it down. How's that feel, Kate?
Yeah, good actually.
Just turn around, show the camera. So you're getting, sort of coming across the shoulder blade. So the part of the tape that has some tension on it is there, and all that's doing is just sort of drawing that back a bit, but more so reminding your muscles to do that job, because it's not rigid, it's not going to hold her there. You can relax through that. So she can come back into that position, but it's just going to give a little reminder. Okay, come back to this position. So that's just, you could just leave it at that. But I'm just going to do these because sometimes it's nice to have some other pieces to it. So if we want to tilt the shoulder blade, so let's say we've got a kind of really rounded shoulder and I want to tilt this back here a little bit more, I'm going to put a strap over the top. So once again, kind of putting the no tension part around that front of the shoulder, similar position, maybe a little bit closer to the head. And once again, not very much tension until we get right to the top, and then about 50% tension, and the last bit just lays down. And you like that? We'll pick minor. Now, last little thing, if we want to unload the shoulder, we're going to just get Kate to rest her arm on me. Rest. And this is probably a little overkill, the length, but I like this to be longer rather than shorter because I don't want to put too much real pull on the neck. So we're going to unload the shoulder by putting a piece. Once again, the end, no tension. Down here, feel the deltoid, so this bulky muscle at the top here, and just go below that. No tension. And you really don't have to put any tension on this at all because I've already placed the arm up. So it's the position itself will create. Can you just hold your top? Yep. And just lay that down. And once again, give it a little rub. And then relax. How's that feel?
That one's good actually.
That's nice, isn't it? A little bit of an unload. And that's shoulder taping. There you go.